Hi everyone, welcome to Halina Rising. My name is Rami. So I'll be doing your July 2025 predictions. And I think this is the first pick a card reading that I'll be doing in my YouTube channel. I've been doing collective readings before, but I think this is the first time that I'll be doing more longer pick a card readings here on my channel, and I think it's time, and it's also the perfect time to use our gifts and helping one another in checking in with our energy. And I think because I'm also a even though I'm a tarot reader, I'm also an avid fan of a lot of pick a card readings here on YouTube. So I have my own favorites YouTubers that doing their own collective tarot readings. So I also would like to do my share and sharing my gift for each and everyone who is also looking for some guidance, immediate guidance in their journey. So again, take a deep breath. Okay, let's do a little bit of cleansing right now. And I'm going to strike the singing bowl just to activate our voice, activate our body in a relaxed state, okay? I'll see you guys in your reading. Hi, pile number one. Welcome to your reading. So this will be your July 2025 energy, okay? So I'm just going to show you your cards here. You have the Page of Cups. You have Page of Wands. It's a very youthful energy here. You also have the Tower. Yeah. And to be honest, in another pile, you also got in another Tower card. So out with the old, in with the new. You also have the Judgment card. Eight of Swords. And Two of Swords. There's still also other cards here, but let me read the initial thing that I'm seeing. You are really going through such big decision making here. Like you're also going through a lot of circumstances wherein you are choosing between your heart, between something that you are yearning for to do, or like pursuing a creative job or a creative hobby, but you are stuck in a specific situation that you can't really showcase your inner child or your youthfulness, and you are being called just to be rigid, to be a little bit of, you know, like cage here, because with the Eight of Swords here, you are, not gonna lie, you are breaking a lot from old systems here, even old beliefs here. In the Two of Swords, you are contemplating to choose another. Okay, you're in this current situation that you're in right now, and there are people around you. They might be, you know, talking this out for you, like, no, it's okay, this path is okay, what you're doing is good, but not good enough. Okay. Trying to play down your efforts, but still convincing you to push through into that path, because they think in their own vision, they feel like this is the path for you, this is the best path for you. But within yourself, if you look in the mirror of your subconscious, you are trapped in that path. You want to break free. So just look at these images here. So there's ropes, right? So you're being tied down, you're being caged, not in your will. Okay, not in your will. Okay, it feels like you don't have the power to break out, but know that you are. Okay, because we have the Ten of Wands here. You are getting burned out. You're getting burned out about this being tied down into something. So, and another good thing here, just to give you more, pile number one, much more clear message here. We have the Healer of Thought. So this is like the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords is very wise. It's someone that like that wise Sigma lady, that she knows what she wants. She knows also what is it for her. And it says here, it's time to clean up your life. Get rid of anything that clutters your space or makes you disorganized. People who take from you but don't give back should be released as well. You or another person involved in this situation is wise, insightful, and caring, has wonderful sense of humor, and offers a lot of life experience. And I think this is you, the one that's perceiving that wise, insightful, caring, has a wonderful sense of humor, and offers a lot of life experience. I think this is not your first rodeo of getting tied down in a specific path. And I also believe that when you get into this path, it feels like a good thing for you. Like you said yes to this offer, or you said yes to this path, or maybe you said yes to this job, or maybe you said yes to this collaboration or project. Um, uh, uh, I think it's not that a long time ago that you've gotten into this situation, at first there is like good, like there's a good yes, or it's ringing yes, 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 go for this. But then again, slowly, subtly, it's showing signs that it's something that you don't like. Okay, showing like red flags. It's showing the kind of signs that if this happens again, hopefully you won't do it again. Okay, you have that kind in your mind, and you're still hoping to fix it. You're still hoping that, okay, I'll forgive you. Then again, I hope it doesn't happen again. But it did. Okay, it happened again, and it happened like in, behind the scenes, something that is done behind your back. So it's like a stab. There's like a little bit of a very sneaky thing here. We also have the justice card here. Intuition and insight. Your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now. So you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. So it means that your intuition, whatever your intuition about the situation, it's true. Okay? It should not be neglected. So whatever that you feel in this situation that you're in, or maybe, okay, if you're someone still at school, maybe this is a person that you're close to. Okay, maybe this is a friend or a classmate that, at first, the vibe is okay, that you get along so well. But then again, he or she, that person, will make something that, in your gut, you don't like that kind of gesture. But again, you love the person, you respect that person, you try to forgive, but then again, they did it. Okay, they still do it, in a sneaky way. All right, they did these things, and then they still get away from it. Okay, they can get away from it because you're so kind. Okay, you're too kind, and you don't try to suspect them for doing something wrong, because you respect that person, or you honestly like the person. Okay, whether it's a romantic one or a friendship. So this time, it is now telling you, the cards are now telling you that there should be something to be done here. Okay, you cannot keep up on getting stuck into this situation. This is really a tower moment. Everything is going to fall down here. Okay, so this is also another tower moment. So this is two confirmation here. Okay, I'm not kidding. This is two different cards from different decks. So heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual truths. So hopefully this message is really coming through. This is a very straightforward confirmation here. This is also an Eight of Wands, Eight of Action. There's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming you. So these things again has been bugging you down for so many months. Okay, if it's been years, the list that I can say here, it might be a year, 2 years maximum, but I think that's just quite long. Okay, you've been feeling this situation like even from the very beginning, but you just don't try, you just shrug it off, because again, you try to be as your honest self, as your someone that you really want to make the relationship work, or maybe this path work, this job work, this collaboration work, you don't want to make a scene. So I think, yeah, maximum is 2 years, but I think that's much more lesser one. Maybe you've been enduring this for a year now, or for from some months, or maybe 8 months. Okay, this is 8 of Wands. Okay, and travel is also okay if you want to get out, or I mean, you want to embrace again your youthfulness, because there's the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands here. And the Page of Cups is saying here that you can try to take some time off, do some alone times, a solitary time on yourself. Ask the questions: am I still okay in this path? Am I still okay to be with this person? Am I still okay being friends with this person? And do I still like to be treated the way they treated me right now? So you may ask those questions, really feel it within yourself. Um, and to be honest, it can be a quite fast decision, okay? Because as you can see here, like, the signs are already here. The only thing that is, blocking off the change, or the change of movement, or moving into another, or out with the old, in with the new, is really you. It's just waiting for your approval to to move to move away, to let go from this situation. Okay, so she's packing her bags here. You can pack your bags. And if you feel like, if ever that you feel, if you try to get away, if you really decide to let go, you might feel like the person will not be able to still, or the person will still do his or her ways. There is, like, you'll be set free from this. And you need to also set yourself free from any consequences that you might think about this person. That if you get away from this person, what would happen to them? You still feel for them, okay? You have that in you, that you still care for that person. You still care for that path. What if you're still asking, like, what if, or what will happen to that person if I let go? So another thing here, that if ever that if your family are asking for your support when it comes to your financial needs, and if you are going to let go this job, so again, it might going to take a toll in your finances, and also to the people that you are supporting with. I think that's also another thing, that's why you cannot let go, or you are not able to just easily get out from the situation, because of you're thinking about what people might say, okay? What other people might feel if you're going to let go this job, or let go this career, for example. So this time you have to really speak for yourself, okay? Guardian of thought here. So this is the King of Swords. So you need to speak for yourself, okay? You know yourself that you cannot keep being here when you're inside, you're truly suffering. And like, this is now confirmation here, okay? We all have our challenges, okay? each of us have our own challenges, and there might be times that you just need to really go through these challenges because it is part of your path. But now, this is a confirmation for you to, take a step back and now decide. Okay, you're now giving an option here to decide for yourself to keep or to stay on this path or let go. Okay, or you can choose another one. So this is now a confirmation for you to choose. For others, okay, again, that we have our own destinies, we have our own karmic lessons. For others, they need to go through to the specific challenges because that's part of their lesson. They need to go through that. Even they try to get away from it, or delay their destiny, they're still going at the end, they're still going to go through that. It really just depends on, the timeline that they're in, because if you delay your karmic lesson and then that karmic lesson comes back to you in a much more later ages, it might be more difficult for you to go through that because maybe of your age, you're not you don't have that youthful energy that you used to back then when it comes to overcoming very, very strong or hard or difficult challenge. So, but this time, this is now a confirmation for you to choose to let go. Okay, you have now an option to let go. Okay, and you also have the fair decisions here, and your angels are very, very aware of your concerns. So anything that we have mentioned earlier, anything that you are concerning about, hopefully this is okay. Let me just read it for you. Fair decisions. Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground. Again, stand your ground. Speak for yourself and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. So again here, if you have that, a pause guilt or pause shame, if ever that you're all going to let go this path, I know that you might get that kind of feeling, okay, being guilty for letting go, for example. It's part of the process, but know that your angels, the divine is really guiding you into the path that you should take. So you just need to stand your ground. You should need to be able to be firm on your decision. And while being firm with your decision, you also have to think it thoroughly, okay? So to think it thoroughly, take some time, travel, take a short trip out of town or somewhere place that you can feel some peace and serenity, okay? And review everything. And the forgiveness part, maybe this also in your end that you might not I think you are not the one who takes some grudges, because again this is not your first rodeo of getting into this situation, but you also understand that we do make mistakes in our lives, and maybe some part of our life we also did the same thing or much more like similar thing to other people in our journey. So you kind of feel for that person. Oh, okay, you under actually you're so kind. You actually understand the other person's going through, even though you're the one who feels trapped, or even feels like you can't get out from the situation. So that's really amazing of you. Okay, but then again, you have the choice. You have the choice to let go on what is really bugging you in this path or your current situation. So that's really something that very clear for your um, July 2025. So let me ask some more here. What lights you up? So again, the youthful energy here, you need to remember, you need to remember something that's really, if you're going to let go, like now which way to go? So you need to find, you can find that answer if you ask that question. What lights you up? Boundaries again here. You need to be strict with your boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So again, this is also another lesson for you in order for you not to get stuck again into this kind of situation or be taking advantage of other people, is to learn to say no, learn to heed the signs early on, because again, maybe at the beginning you've already seen the signs, but you neglect it because again you may you like the person or you like the people in that kind of job or that path, so that's why you stayed, and now you got caught up into this kind of sticky situation, right? So again, the next time, be very, very, very wary of signs. If you already see the signs, you know, even how subtle it is, because it can be very subtle. It cannot be um, usually the signs are very, it's not that kind of loud, but it's there. You can notice it. If you notice that, you know, try to assess again the situation. You know, you may try to even ask questions to that person, what, you know, just to confirm things. And if you have that confirmation, you know, learn to say no. Okay, I will not do that. I will not go to this kind of path without this particular conditions, because you now know to put some boundaries or to put some conditions on yourself, that if you're going to take this opportunity, then you have this da 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 da. Okay. You are a warrior. Okay. You're a warrior man, you're a warrior woman. So have you answered your deepest calling? So this is also why things are breaking down right now. Why things are breaking down? It's because you are being called for a deeper calling. So there's again the page of wands here, that it needs you to steer up, you know, it needs to steer up your divine spark, your passion into something that really makes you happy, that really makes you light up. Okay, so that's why things are breaking down for you. Okay, the July 2025 is something that it's it's quite a pinnacle period for you, pile number one. Don't deem to fit in. So this is a very beautiful advice, to not try to put yourself in the mold. Okay, there's no mold for you to fit in. You are your own mold. Okay, so how are you deeming your light in order to fit in? So again, this path, maybe you're trying to fit in into this kind of your current situation, or you're trying to fit in to the personality of that person. Okay, um so set some boundaries on that, and trust the niggle. So again, this is also heeding to the signs. If you feel like, again, from the very start, you already see the signs, heed to that, listen to that, trust that, okay? What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So if you already feel that, I'm not happy, I'm not feeling okay into this situation, we need to compromise. There's something should be done here. There should be a movement here. I also understand again that it might not be hard to really just let go in a whim, okay? But there should be changes, okay? The tower moment is a significator of changes here. There should be a change, okay? But I can really assure you the tower moment is really a big event. Okay, it's not something that you should neglect. It's not something that you can brush it off. Okay, no, I'm not in the mood to change right now. No, because the tower moment is a very major thing. It's a major arcana, so it's like something that a really big event for you guys. So I'm just going to take here in my own Speak My Chart oracle cards. Okay, so I've made my own oracle cards specifically for my own readings, soul alignment readings, and also for my voice-led astrology guidance sessions. So let's try to tap into your energy here. You are a Pisces, so there's a possibility that you're a Pisces and your mystic voice is being called right here, okay? You are a Virgo, so someone that you really know already, you already know that there's really something not right here. And a Scorpio. I haven't I haven't written the Scorpio here, but this is Scorpio, the underworld whisperer. So there's a possibility here that you can be a martyr, trying to, take you're just getting along, going with the flow, because you don't want to mess, or you don't want to mess some stuff, or you don't want to be a burden. Basically, you don't want to be a burden with another person. And with here, like, maybe you're just softening your personality, you're softening your aura for that person to feel comfortable, and it's not something that you can do it for a while, but it's not something that you really want to be in for a longer time. And I think that it's also not good vibration to be in, okay? So the underworld whisperer, so let me just read it to you. I speak the unspeakable. I name the truth beneath the surface. What shadow or hidden truth needs my voice right now? So you can actually meditate on these questions in your alone time. So hopefully it can provide you the necessary guidance. I don't know, it's not showing in my camera. And my voice remembers the unseen. I channel the invisible. My voice is a portal of spirit. What unseen energies want to speak through me? And I refine my voice with care and devotion. I speak to cleanse and calibrate. So there's cleansing here again earlier on. The healer of thought here, or the Queen of Swords. It's time to clean up your life. It's time to cleanse, get rid anything that clutters your space, your mind right now. So you need to recalibrate what details are trying to emerge through my expression. So your deepest calling is really calling out to you, okay? Your deeper purpose is really calling out for you. So before we go, oh my god, I'm not even kidding, guys. Let go. It's so straightforward. So let me read it for you. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Very straightforward, but I'm also seeing under many layers under this. Again, you can try to take your time, take a step back, go on a travel, you know, clear or put your mind in a calm state so you can really decide from a very calm, relaxed consciousness. Okay, it's easier to really, again, the clutter here or cleansing here, it can be also physical, like literally, cleanse your space, cleanse your home, clean your home, get rid of stuff that you don't really use in your home, because it's also contributing into a lot of cloudy or the cloudy moments in your mind, or the clutter in your mind. So it might also help out in putting you in a calm state, putting you in a relaxed state. So literally cleanse your work desk or your home, basically. Body work. So it's also going to be helpful for you to do some exercise, to do some physical exercise, massage therapy, healing, energy healing, okay, physical therapy or exercise training. So you can also go to massage, get a massage, energy healing from anyone who do that energy healing sessions. And music here, I think the creativity here or arts are really coming up. So your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So maybe you're a very good singer here. I also, because Scorpio and Pisces comes up here, and I can see that you have a good singing voice. Okay, if you feel like you don't have that good singing voice, but maybe you have a very calm, very gentle voice. So whenever you speak, people really listen to you, like really stopped and, trying to hear, listen to the tone of your voice. It's so smooth. It can be very gentle. It can be caressing. Okay. And know that you are protected, okay? Know that you are protected. So you are safe and supported while you change your career. Again, this is also a confirmation for, the changes in your life, going through another change. Or again, if this is a job, maybe it's another transition now into another career, okay? Okay, this is just comes up. Okay, I'm also seeing someone here trying to submit their resignation letter. Okay, writing, because writing comes up here, so they are writing their resignation letter. Okay, you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you provide. So you can also pour your heart out in writing. Write in your journal, all the things that you can't say. If you don't have anyone with you right now that you can really trust to speak your truth, you can do your own. You can write that. Okay, you can write your own feelings in your journal and let it flow. And if necessary, you can burn that. burn that paper. You let all of your things out. At least they get, the fire will have to really release all of this emotion that is, um, it's clogging your within you. Okay, let's get more from here. This is my new deck, Solitary Witch Oracle deck. Transcendence amidst transcendent amidst the everyday. So this can be you also taking your time, taking your solitary time. Okay, I'm also seeing here someone looking for another job. Okay, they may try to look in the internet looking for another job, looking for another career here. Forgiveness and justice. So, Lunasad. Okay, I hope I really speak it correctly. But this is like a celebration in August 1 in pagan, pagan wheel of the year. Okay, so it's like the first harvest. Okay, within that season. So they take out the first fruits that has been harvested, the crops. Okay, and yeah, actually you can, within July you are reaping some, you are going to harvest something here, maybe a last paycheck or maybe a bonus. Okay, I'm also seeing an inheritance from somebody. Okay, the Scorpio come up, so it can also be an inheritance, a sudden inheritance. The 30th aspect. Okay, so again you can see here another alone time year. Okay, 13 can also be a good indication here, can be an indication here. I don't know what's the 13 represents, but it can be a or on July 13. Okay, and now herb garden. So you are plucking something, you are reaping some rewards here. And sweet, again, this is a harvest, sweet ostara harvest. Okay, once upon another time. Okay, I feel that this is something for anyone who is following a spiritual practice. You are getting a lot of past life, or maybe in your dreams you're getting some messages in your dreams about your past life, or even from your lineage, or um, like a grandmother, a grandfather, or someone that you haven't really met, because it's like much more earlier generation. So you might get messages for them. You might get some. Uh, you might be able to connect with them. Okay, and they can come across through your dreams, or when going to nature, or maybe in a forest. But because I'm also seeing you, for most of you here in Taiwan, that you're going to take a short trip into a nature environment. So you might be seeing some animals along the way, or some maybe butterfly, okay? And the moon also a significator here. So you might be looking out in the moon, okay? And connect with the energy of the moon, and you might get some messages from there as well. Okay? So before we go, I have here some keys. This is for like the human design gene keys. The doubter. So, you know, if you doubt yourself and going into another path that, oh, you're not going to get through into that another path. So maybe that's why you get stuck into this kind of path, because you might doubting your abilities, that you might not be able to replicate your success into a new path, but it's not. Okay? You have the chance to explore, speak to explore, okay? Not to conclude. You don't need to conclude yourself that this is it, this is the only path that you should go, or you cannot replicate the success. You can even expect to widen that, you know, that expectation, or to widen, you might even gain more, okay? And the insight, okay, radical inner truth. So your genius is unconventional, so your voice, your revelation. So you already have that connection of your inner truth, because even though you doubt yourself, you know that within you that there's more, okay? So another message here that I think that come up earlier, to really trust your intuition, trust your gut, okay? And peacemaker, harmony and belong. Use your voice to create home and harmony. Again, they should not, this again, you know, making peace with others, you should not go against with you, okay? Making peace for others is not really making peace. It should be also making peace with you, okay? The real harmony and the real peace is making peace, you know, both sides. It should not be making peace with one another and you feel suffered for it, okay? That's not peace at all. That's not peace at all, okay? That's not real harmony. Harmony is really that balance, okay? You should feel peaceful, and there are peaceful. They should also feel peaceful, and that is balance. It should not be, okay, they feel peaceful, they feel correct, they feel like comfortable, but you are sinking. So that's not balance. So the real balance here, the real peacemaker here, is to balance your own peace, and that's why you need to really implement, to put some boundaries, because that's where you're going to get some healthy balance of harmony there. And emotional authority. So whether this is your authority, okay, ride the emotional wave. Clarity comes with time. Let your emotional tides settle before making decisions. So again, before making a decision, you need to take a step back. You know, you need to do that short trip, okay? You need to have some alone time. You need to have a solitary time, because again, you are being called to have some solitary time here. This card right here, yes, this card right here, to have some solitary time on your own, you know, to decide for things, you know. Even this would be a quick decisioning, because you already decided. Right now, you have already decided, but it's just that it might be there may be a lot of things that you have to consider first before saying to let go of this, okay? So that's why you're still being called to take some time, okay? But you know the answer now. You have now the confirmation. But again, I do understand that we are in a different situation. It might not be easy to just let go in a quick way. So you have to do some, a long time. Okay, should I do this subtly? All right, so that's what it's really trying to say here. So you may now have the decision, but still think 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 things thoroughly. Okay, so and don't decide being emotional like during emotional time. Don't really decide when emotions are high. So that's also the sort of advice here. Okay, and let's get more from here. And let the right place speak. So you can also be a mental or environmental authority. Be in the right place with the right people. Let clarity emerge. So where do I feel clearest and safest to speak? So be in the right place with the right people. So this is now a calling here, a confirmation or anything that if your current situation is really peaceful, or you should be able to know that the people you're in is the right people. I mean, if they're not the right people for you, it means that you're not in the right place, because it should be you'll be in the right place when you are in the right people. So with all of these things here, obviously there's not something right. It's either with the people or with the place itself. Okay, it might be the literally the job itself. So it doesn't really just mean it because this is a collective reading. So maybe for some it's a person, for others it might be the location, or maybe the job itself, or the career itself, or whatever that situation is. So it should be balanced. Again, be in the right place with the right people and let clarity emerge. So that would be your July 2025 predictions, pile one. Thank you so much for being with me in your reading. And if you have, you know, comments about this reading, feel free to comment down below. And if you're open to have more personal soul alignment readings, my tarot readings are not available. Okay, it's always available, but right now I already have my website, halinarising.com, so where you can easily just book your reading there, and also my birth chart readings, which is there are actually a different way. There are a different way of it's a different style of reading your birth chart, because we, aside from trying to identify some parts of your birth chart, we're also going to do a lot of somatic and mirroring work at the same time. So that's why it's called Speak My Stars Astrology Guidance Session. So if you would like to know more about that, just go to halinarising.com and go straight to the offerings section. Okay, so thank you guys, and see you in your next reading. Bye for now. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. This is your July 2025 predictions. Okay, so already pull out your cards here. So the first thing that I'm seeing in your cards is that you are going through a definitive success here. There's something that you have worked so hard for the past few months or even a year, that it's now reaping the fruits that you are longing for. So there's 2 cards that's already been coming up. You have 2 confirmation. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay. be open to success. And another, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So look at the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. So there's also a celebration here. Another card of celebration come up here. So like double confirmation. So you'll be indulging in these results. Okay, you'll be really, really happy in these results. I also see for some of you here, I also see from some of you that there will be people that you're going through some sort of indulgence. Okay, I'm keep on hearing the word indulgence here because there's a group of you that indulging in celebrating their success, but there's also another one they're indulging in a way that is actually taking a toll in their life. So we also another judgment card here. It's also come up in the previous pile, and we also have the Devil card, which is next to the Ten of Wands. So I kind of understand the Ten of Wands here, which is that there should be a balance on this kind of indulgence. Okay, the Devil card is more like a material indulgence here, a physical indulgence, or maybe a sort of I don't know if I can say the word here on YouTube, but they're like getting obsessive on a particular habit or a particular kind of physical stuff. Okay, so I can also see like it can also be an indulgence within your mind. I mean, you have been indulging a lot on within your mind about something. So there's like an overwhelming, okay, like an overwhelming thoughts. Okay, an overwhelming thoughts. It can be a current situation, because you also have the review and contemplation here. So this is also the Judgment card as well. So yeah. Also, I also understand that it can also be like tied into anyone who are achieving this great success. You have, okay, if you're talking about financial, to be honest, for most of you it's going to get good, because you also have the Emperor card here. The Emperor, like someone who have worked so hard. You know, the Ten of Wands is also and a confirmation that you are a very hard worker. You have really done the effort in making your career or maybe a business work, and it's now you know, you're reaping the fruits of your labor. Then again, you might feel like, what's next? Okay, what's next about this achievement? Okay, so that's also the same thing that I'm also seeing for anybody going into this overwhelming thoughts. Like, they get trapped. Okay, you have the king of Wands here. Someone, you know, You have a very different energy from the previous file, to be honest. You also have the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's very, very grounded and very firm with their decisions. They know what they want. You also have a Strength card here. Okay. Then again, it's close. It's with the Ace of Swords here. So you are thinking a lot of what's next. Okay. What's next about this success that you're having? Like what's if you feel like you're already on the top, what's next? What's next on that top? Okay. So that's why for some of you might be getting into another material indulgence, like okay, I'm just going to buy stuff, okay, make me feel good, um crave some things, because it's actually an outlet of you, an outlet of your frustrations, an outlet of your frustrations of you're able now to get the result that you've been wanting for, but what's next to this? Okay, so for some of you might get into some strange material outlet. Okay, you take some alcohol, okay, you go out, meet some people, but then again you don't feel like, okay, even you're getting celebrated, you don't feel like you're really around with the people. They might be genuine, but again, there's like you have something in your mind that where's my people? Okay, there might be people around you celebrating with you, but you feel like there's the right people is nowhere. Okay, or there's something of that, because the high priestess here, you're contemplating much of your status right now, like what's next on this success. So you've gotten also the Three of Swords. So okay, I'm seeing someone that is crying behind their success. Like I remember like a post that um there's a lot of celebrities winning their Grammy award or their Oscars trophy, that they go home crying. They go home to an empty house, like after the glitter, after the being in front of the camera, posing for the camera, greeting their colleagues there, the co-stars, you know, um, putting up with their best smiles, but still, like, they're surrounded with a lot of people and their fans. But then again, they went home carrying their trophy, yet they feel empty. So I think that's the energy that you're having right now. So I think this is not just for the July. You've been feeling this for, for some time, okay? You've been feeling this for some time. Let me get a confirmation on that. So how long have you been feeling this way? So it can be a year now. So yeah, it's some time. It's been a while that you've been feeling this way, that okay, you're getting the success that you've been dreaming of, but then like, where are the people I should be celebrating with? Like, yeah, you feel alone. Okay, you've been crying on their success, which is weird. right? Which is very weird to cry for your success. Okay, of course there's a cry of tears, but there's there's some of you like, is this is this it? Like that's the vibe that you're giving into these cards. You also have the Four of Cups. There are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts of heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around. So there's some of you also that having these thoughts of overwhelming thoughts of what's next, what should be the next best thing that you need to do, or maybe you're contemplating like um, you don't have much opportunities. Okay, this is just for some of you. Okay, again, this is a collective reading that you're actually getting offers, but you are not really seeing that. You're not seeing your blessings. So that's why you're in that very contemplating um, vibe. Okay. And also the hangman here. Okay. You need to see clearly. You need to see your abundance. You need to see, oh, so I'm also seeing for others here achieving this great success. Maybe you feel like your success is not really the success that you are hoping for. Okay, so the hangman here is like it's giving you the opportunity to look at the bright side. Okay, it might not be the one that you are dreaming of. It might not be the success that you are looking for, or you might not be able to hit the quota or that targeted goal, but still, look around you. You know, this is your blessing. This is something that can only be achieved by someone who have worked hard. Okay, it's trying to remember what you have gone through. Okay, what you have sacrificed for in order for you to get here. Okay, your guides are not telling you that. It's it's helping you to see the brighter side, to see your blessings, to see how far you've come. Okay, you have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision amazing possibilities. So maybe at this point, you are out of ideas. Okay, you're out of ideas of what's next on your life, but then you need to go back again. You need to go back to your inner self and ask that, connect with that you have so much amazing possibilities. You have so much ideas. Okay, you also have the helper of thought here. This is page of swords. So um yeah, things are, even this achievement that you have, this might be happening so fast for you. I think it's also the one thing that maybe why you're contemplating about your success, like it's just too fast. Okay, is this it? How easy is this? You might, for some of you, you might feel like, okay, you've worked so hard, but it felt like it's not the effort that you usually exert when it comes to achieving a certain goal. But you felt like this is just too easy. Okay, you had that beginner's luck. Okay, for someone who have started like a year ago, and then now you're able to achieve something, comparing themselves from their day one and up until now, like, wow, is this how easy you feel like it's so easy? Okay, but then again, because of that, you feel like what's next? Like you feel like how um you might even feel boring about it. It's like a boring journey for some of you. So I understand that you may feel alone. You feel you still alone in this path, even though things are getting good, because for some of you are things are good, like it's looking up, but then again, when you're alone, you just you feel lonely. So it's really a different thing when you're alone and lonely. There can be people that they're alone, that they're just okay with it. They're okay being alone. They're happy being alone. Then again, when it comes with you, you're actually lonely despite of this success. Okay, so you're feeling loneliness. You don't know why. Okay, so yeah, you're really blessed. Helper of action here. Um, this is also confirmation to really have fun. You feel like getting bored about this. If if ever you feel like bored with the success that you're having, try it again. Your guides, your divine angels, are your higher self is saying that have fun. Okay, widen your perspective. Okay, there's so much more to this. I know for right now. Okay, things are looking up again, but then again, it should be more on you. You should be enjoying instead of, sucking, sulking in a corner why things are getting good. I know this is like a little bit for some of you, okay? It's like a wake up call sometimes. Like, why are you getting lonely about this? Why you're getting lonely about this? Okay, have fun in the process. Okay, try to have fun. Try to look for some um a real outlet for you to really feel contented and happy on what you have right now. So maybe the outlet that you have chosen, which as I mentioned, it could be a little bit on material. Again, there's nothing wrong with material indulgence. It's more again on how obsessive it is. Everything that is consumed obsessively is really bad. It can be bad for someone. It can take toll on your health. It can take toll in your mindset. Okay, it can also take toll in your relationship. So, for example, if you are playing too much games, video games, so you might be forgetting that you have a family with you. You might be forgetting to eat well. So those are certain things why the devil card come up here, because the outlet that you're choosing, why you get bored with your success, why you get bored with what you are gaining, because the outlet of you that you've chosen is not something right for you. So you need to find another outlet that is actually healthy for you. Okay, helpful for you. Okay, so get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. Okay, so that's another confirmation here to take some time, you know, and look around with your blessings here. Okay, you also have, yes, the priestess card. So you got in the high priestess earlier. So again, the priestess here, how are you being called to step up and lead? Okay. So again, I can think of this like, even though you're getting the success, maybe you feel like you're still not in control. Okay, not in control of your life. But then again, the control here can be a double-edged sword. Okay, so if you try to take control a lot of things, you may not be giving some space for the divine universe or God to do its magic, or to do its um, uh, godly powers for you. Okay, so yeah, double mission here, Pleiades, channeling and uplifting humanity. So it's the stepping up and lead here. Maybe the outlet that you could do is to serve others. Okay, maybe that's why you're lonely, you're not with the right people. Okay, you're not with the right people that should be celebrating with you, because you are not connecting with them. So maybe do some charity work. So maybe um divert your energy instead into that material indulgence, instead of that material outlet, okay, to serving others. Okay, yeah, so that's another thing here to look into. um do some charity work. um you can also share your knowledge and that success that you're having. Maybe write a book, or teach a master class, maybe. Okay, you can do that for free, or you can do that in a very affordable one. It's really up to you. Okay, you're the successful one, so you know better. You know better on what is actually much more win-win situation for you. I see a win-win situation here. Hold on. um uh yeah, there's a one card that is, I'm seeing win-win situation, or maybe that's that's another card that I've taken in another pile. But again, yeah. So it's just up to you. So you also have a transformation here. Maybe transmute, okay, alchemize that emotional state that you're in. That three of swords, okay? Three of swords again. It's a very emotional card. So if you've been feeling emotional, so alchemize that emotions, okay? But I think you're very good at, for the ones who are here in the pile two, you are very good in um carrying your emotions, or dealing with your emotions, most especially in public. So you don't usually showcase your emotions out loud, because again, that's something that might be a hindrance when it comes to making some business decisions, just for example. Okay, and you're going through that transformation, you're going through that, and I think you're almost there. Maybe this reading right here is your confirmation, you're if you need to step up. Okay, if you need to do a little bit of um uh another thing, wherein like you're asking for like the next level of your career, or the next level of that success of yours, is to connect more, or to share your wisdom to others. I think that's the next level. But then again, um your guidance is divinely guided, so you can do your own contemplation. You need to review. Okay, you need to review and contemplate. Okay, so I've mentioned already that the celebration here, just your celebration card earlier. And I think, the celebration, or maybe the right celebration, will come in more. Okay, it will be more present, the celebration that you are really looking forward to. Okay, hold on. So let's see more here. Okay, so let's see more cards. Yeah, spiritual teacher comes up. So maybe this is also you. You can share your knowledge, as part of your charity work, connecting with more people, sharing the success that you're having, so you can teach other people how you did your own success. Okay. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So just look at that. Hope it's yes. Okay, so you can do that. You like online classes, online master classes, or one-on-one sessions. You can teach people or do some mentorship. You can teach them how you did it. And if you're ever again contemplating if this is really for you, okay, or what you are trying to contemplate right now is the right decision, you're on the right path, okay? And I think also the contemplating part, um, hopefully it's really seeing though. I don't know. Is there is the right thing to do. Okay, if you're contemplating right now, if you're trying to review your life, there's nothing wrong about it. Okay, it's also another confirmation or an affirmation that if you're feeling this way, okay, it's not a bad thing. Your feelings are valid. You should not be able to uh, feel that you should not feel this way because I have these blessings, right? I have these blessings or why I feel lonely. But then again, it's your right. You know, it's your right. If you really feel that way, then feel, honor that emotions. Okay. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Okay. So what you've been doing right now, the success that you're having right now, you deserve that because it's really working for you. You just need to keep on doing that. Okay, you're on the right path. I think now it's more on recalibrating yourself into that another chapter of your life because this is now a milestone for you. This that's going to have for your July. There's going to be a milestone for you. So you just need to recalibrate yourself for that next chapter. Is going to be on pile 2's July 2025. And yeah, I think it's also the same with the Ten of Wands here, because the let go come up. The Ten of Wands here. So Ten of Wands can also signify letting go or letting go any um, abandoning your luggages or abandoning something that it's been you're carrying too much. Okay, you're carrying that heavy weight, so you can let go of that. You don't need to bring that into your next chapter of your life because you can let go. Okay, let go the necessary things that's not um, supposed to be you're not carrying to your next chapter. So walk away. You'll walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. So take some time. And again, while taking your time to decide to contemplate about this next chapter of yours, talk to your angels, okay? You are truly guided. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. So instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. Okay. All right. What a beautiful reading. Okay. So let's get more into this deck right here. It's my new deck from Solitary Witch Oracle deck. Okay, this has come up. Ancestors and apples. Interesting. Yeah, I think that again, that's another confirmation that you're reaping some fruits here. So if ever that any one of you here in the pile too, like, I'm not really sure about the success. Okay, if you're unsure of your success that's going to happen, if ever that you feel like you're not a business, you're not an entrepreneur, what is the success that you're saying, Arami? You're reaping fruits here, okay? Okay, just she is blocking. Plucking that very juicy apple, okay, from the tree. So you're reaping some fruits here, okay? You need also to be open, okay? You need to open your perspective when it comes to saying success, okay? Success shouldn't be bound only on uh, money, okay? Of course, that would be good, right? If you have a material abundance, or if your finances is looking up, looking great, how good is that, right? But then again, you need to widen your perspective. Like success is not just about material abundance. It can also be your spiritual abundance, yourself. Getting some clarity, getting this confirmation right now, getting this clarity into some things that before you are, it's hard for you to get that kind of peace, okay? And that's already an abundance, okay? If you have a peaceful mind, if you go to work, if you're a student, if you go to school, if you go to work, if you or you're working from home, you're doing your stuff with a peaceful mind, that's abundance, okay? You're not worrying about anything, that's abundance, okay? It's more in the journey, okay, guys? It's more in the journey, to be honest. Yeah. Another confirmation that you're in your next journey, the next journey beacons. Okay, I hope that this, yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, the next journey beacon. So you're confirmation here, going through uh, another level, okay? But then again, another level it can be also just um, another step in your journey, okay? Doesn't need to be like super super high level, okay? Because you'll never know, okay? We have each one of us are different from each other, so that another level might be just it might be similar to the success that you're having right now, okay? But I don't really see if it's a downgrade. But then again, you can expect that there might be still, challenges. Of course, we don't want challenges, of course. But then again, just be open, for possibilities, and at least, at the end, you still feel at peace with yourself, even though you've encountered new challenges, you still feel at peace with yourself. I think that's again an abundance right there, having a peaceful mind, having a calm state to uh, walk forward. And even though there could be the future is unknown, you're walking in an unknown path, or you don't know what's going to happen next. Still, when you have that calm mindset, it's still worth it. And she is a moonlight shy. This is very interesting. Ah, maybe. I think this is cute. I also see this when you compare this two cards. You compare these two cards right here. The next journey, the icons. Both of them is just looking into a new path, right? You can see that new path. So maybe this is you, like, what's next for me? You're so cute. Okay. Yeah, you're taking your time. You're taking your time. Okay. Even though you're having this success this July, you are not. You're very wise. Okay, you're very wise with your step. And I also see this with the Ten of Swords. It keeps on calling to me to keep you on showing the Ten of Swords. You are this one. You're um you know what to do. you know what is good for you. So it's just a trust. trusting your instinct, and it's okay to take some time. Okay, you did a good job. Take some time. Um, each step that you take is well calculated. Congratulations! I'm so happy for your pile number two. Okay, I'm so happy for you. Let's ring that. Okay, let's ring that. To your success, pile number two. And yeah, I haven't done this in the other pile. I think I need to do that in the next time. Okay. Right. So beautiful. Okay. I actually exhausted most of my decks. So before we go, I want you to get more from this. Yeah, I also want to know. Oh, okay, it's really coming up. Sagittarius. So you could be a Sagittarius. You can also be a Capricorn. Yes. Sagittarius are known very lucky, okay, because their planet is Jupiter, and then Capricorn is the hard worker. Like these people are not pile number two. You're not someone to be messed with. You know your thing, okay? You know your thing, so you should not be messed with. But it's just that again, of course, even behind that very strong exterior, deep inside, you still, that's why there's like an emotional thingy here that's coming up. And in order for you to cope up with that, in order to cope up with that emotions that you don't know where it's coming from, even though things are looking up outside, you you are pursuing another outlet that is actually bad for your health, drinking alcohol, for example. So it's okay to drink, but then again, it should be in a moderate one. So but again, might be advice here to, you know to cut that for a while in your system. And you're also a Libra, so you're very easygoing. You're harmony, loving people. Uh, uh, your ruler is Venus, so basically you can be a Libra rising, you're a Capricorn rising, you're a Sagittarius rising. So yeah, this is also what I mean, that to go out there. Okay, if you feel like you feel like you're alone right now, you feel lonely right now, then um channel that energy in connecting with more people, like sharing your knowledge, sharing what you know, sharing your blessings in a way. Okay, can really depends on you. Okay, so I think I should get here. Okay, I'll take some here. So these are my oracle decks from my Speak My chart. This time the usually I use for my Speak My Stars astrology guidance sessions. You could be a sacral authority. If you're into human design, this can be your authority to trust your gut. Okay, learn to trust your gut. Okay, again, I don't know if it's showing. Your body knows before your mind. Trust the or Okay, where did my gut say yes, but I hesitated? So it can be this is for your next chapter here. And I think again, you're someone that you know your thing. So I think you already know this one. Let the right place speak. Okay, this is again the be in the right place with the right people. So what I'm mentioning here, this also come up with a previous pile number one. If you're um though you're very much different, to be honest, a different vibe. But if you feel called into pile number one, then you might want to check that out because there might be messages for you that is quite resonating with your message here. So be in the right place with the right people. So in order for you to really get into that next place, okay, you need to uh, connect more with more people, be in the right place. Okay, you might be already in the right place right now, but there might be um, again, you might be still looking for that right connection. I think that's why you might feel lonely. Like who 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 will be the people that I'm going to celebrate my success with? I think that's the message there. So I haven't really done a message like a love reading, even for all of the piles. Um, I think I am going to get two cards from you for you uh, about your love because it's speaking more of a relationship here. Okay, so if you're single watching this, confirmation that this is pile for you. If you're seeing the 111 number synchronicity, gift giving. So again, you can translate or you can translate your outlet of being alone or being lonely right now by gifting others. Okay, giving off yourself with others. Okay, don't be afraid to give yourself to others. Okay, to share your time. Okay, to share your blessings. Do not be afraid. And again, just trust your gut when is the right amount. Okay, the right time and the right amount to share. Again, I'm going to show the cards. Okay, but if you're just listening, okay, there are like some who watch this pick a card readings on YouTube that they just listen, and that's one. I'm one of them. But it's when I still watch like the whole video because uh if I truly love, if the tarot reader is showing their face on camera, I actually really appreciate that because there's something with their face that makes me feel calm. So I still watch them even though most of the time I'm just listening. Okay. Burning desire. I don't know if I can showcase this on YouTube. I'm trying to be careful. Flames of passion ignite. So maybe there's something that you would like to share your blessings with someone, with a particular person. If you feel called um to ask someone out, I think this is your confirmation. To connect with them. Like, would you like to have some coffee with me sometime? Not really. I don't know. It could be a date, but of course, you're taking your time. You're not someone who are that so fast. Okay, you take your time, or you can be fast, but you sh- you know if it's really the right time to do that or to really ask someone to on a date. You know when that time comes. So you can actually do that this July, okay? To ask someone out. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to connect with someone. If you really like this person, no, okay? And one more thing, have faith. Your rainbow will come smiling true. So dreams come true here. This is a card that dreams come true. So I will not show the cards, but this is a dream come true. Yeah. Yeah. And Burning desire. So I'm just so at least we're safe. So definitely, pile number two is something that I'm really happy for you. Okay, this is something a reading I would love to have in my July 2025. So if you ever feel if this reading is resonating with you, I would love to hear your stories, your comments about this reading. And if ever that you also wanted to have a personal reading with me, you can book a soul alignment reading, soul alignment tarot and oracle reading in my website, halinarising.com, or you can also get my astrology guidance sessions, Speak My Stars, okay? And I have three themes. So I also have the soul mission, or like knowing more about your divine purpose and even your divine abundance here, that's part of your soul contract here in this lifetime. Another one is your divine life story. So if you would like to know more about how your divine love story unfold with your divine partner, so if you're single, this is the right reading for you. Again, if you are already in a relationship, this is still okay to get this reading as long as you're ready to know more about this pattern. So you can learn more about that in my website to know more about that details. And the last one is the karmic shadows. If you are ready to do some pure shadow work, uncover that emotional or what's bagging you down or clearing that emotional weight, um, hidden wounds in your lineage, in your ancestral lineage, and secrets that you've been keeping to yourself, but you know that you wanted to release them, and you wanted to identify those unconscious secrets behind your soul path, that would be taken care of in the karmic shadows astrology guidance session. So if you feel called to get one or two readings from Halina Rising, so just go to halinarising.com and go to offerings. So thank you so much, pile number two, and may you have a blessed day. Take care. Bye for now. See you next time. Bye. For the pile number three. So let's shuffle some cards. What is the July 2025 predictions for pile number three? Up. That's okay. This is like a significator. I'll just put it here. Okay. Then I'm going to get more from this deck. So, how are you feeling? Pile number three. Okay. The energy is different in pile number three. I mean, with the previous piles, it's still, it's not too heavy, you know, but the energy is different here, to be honest. But let's see on the cards, okay? It's too early to say. It's July 2025 predictions for pile number three. So let's see your cards now. That's why it's different. Okay. I think, okay, for July 2025, for most of you, okay, I'm getting similar cards from pile number 2, to be honest. But that's why I'm also getting similar cards, because like the general theme, the general theme for July 2025 is letting go. Like, you're letting go a lot of stuff here. Okay. Okay, so you have Six of Swords, and we have the whole Six of Swords here. So okay, so I already get into reading. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your July 2025 reading. Okay, I just immediately go for it. So I was just shuffling the cards earlier. And again, yes, you have 2 Six of Swords. So this is Six of Thought, Six of Swords. That is Six of Swords. Okay, just waiting for the camera to focus, but it's not focusing. Okay, it's not focusing at all. So I'll just read it for you. Another Six of Swords. So that's a Six of Swords. Oh, let's see. It's not. Okay, so let me read it. Peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed, and then you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. So, when I said there, you both of no, all of the piles, to be honest, has that letting go energy. So you, so this July 2025 is like cleansing. Okay, there's a lot of cleansing happening, breaking away from old stuff. But in your case, pile number 3, I think you're already on that letting go phase, because unlike with the other piles, they're still complaining. Okay, they're still contemplating on letting go, but you are different because you're already in that letting go phase. Okay, you're already in that death and rebirth. Okay, you're already in that rebirth phoenix rising phase. So you also have the Ten of Swords here. So you already decided to let go. So that's why your energy is different, unlike the other piles. So you're already grounded. You're already done your meditation. You're already done your work, your inner work, your solitary time. You have already done that. And now you're deciding for yourself that this is a new beginning. Okay, you're already this Queen of Pentacles right here. You're assured, you're grounded in yourself. And this is a new beginning for you. Okay, this is the Fool card. Okay, hopefully it's yes. So this is a new beginning for you, pile number 3. So you're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. So it means that you already let go. You already have embarked into a new path, you could say. So you're starting a new job. Maybe for some of you, you're starting a new job in July 2025. You already signed a contract here. Okay, your life is about to move very, very fast. This is the Page of Swords. So yeah, very swift. You have a lot of air energy and also fire energy. So this is quite fast happening for you. Okay, it's quickly happening for you because you already done your work. Okay, you already done your inner work on this one. Okay, and that mention of going to travel. So this is Chariot. Let me see. I think this is Seven of Swords. Oh, the chariot. Oh my goodness me. This is the chariot card. Oh my goodness. So this is like really going into another place. You know, you're not embarking a new path. Okay. The chariot card, it's like the chariot itself. Okay. It's the wheels are now taking you into another place. Okay. If in the original Rider Waite deck or card, the imagery, it's like the two horses, so it can be the duality here. You have now balanced things. You have now balanced the things that, okay, that you need to consider before taking this new journey of yours. So you have really thought through this. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you really. So this is Two of Cups. This is a fruitful beginning for you. That's why the energy is so it's quite calming. Your energy is quite calming, so that's why. Okay. And for Two of Cups, for me, this is like a yes to this, a yes to this. This is a new energy here. Okay. Guardian of emotion. So this is like King of Cups. Okay. This situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. And I think this is you. You already matured in a way, embarking in this new path. You have matured when it comes to your emotional maturity and trusting yourself, trusting your instincts, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions. So you can rely on the advice you're given, and challenges will be resolved. So if ever that you're still on the you know, you already you're now um, I'm also seeing here for some of you are, you know, going into another place or maybe moving abroad or yeah, transferring into another place, maybe for their work or for their school. Okay, if you're watching this, if you are transferring to another place, maybe you are transferring into another school. Okay, but then again, you're transferring there because you have better opportunity there, or you have good people around you there to take care of you. Okay, while you do your studies, or if it's a work related, so you are in good hands. Okay, to where you're going to transfer. Okay, another thing, guardian of thought. So this is again the King of Swords. Yeah, you may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. So this is also one thing that I'm seeing, that why you are choosing this path, because you are following someone that you are seeing a good leader for you, or you like you can follow this person's advice because you look up to them. You almost put this person in a pedestal because you trust their advice, you trust their what they are trying to provide for you, with their wisdom. You're trusting their wisdom in that path, because the path you're taking is the same path they have took. So that's why you trust this person. That's why you have followed this person into this new beginning, and you see how composed this person is, how successful this person is into that chosen field. So that's why you are following this person. And yeah, this could be a mentor of you, this could be a teacher in a way, or someone that inspires you, or someone that taking care of you right now, or your guardian, you could say. Yeah, you're a blessed helper of action. So you're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. So I think the good thing about you here with your July is that you have already decided to go forward into this new beginning, this new venture, And even though you might expect that it would be a new environment for you, so you will have you'll be needing to really adjust into that new environment. But then again, it doesn't feel that way. Okay, it doesn't feel that you should be wary of that new environment or adjusting period, because you're just having fun. Okay, you just need to have fun, you just need to relax. Okay, and this Eight of Cups, so yeah, this could be for some of you are in transferring into another university or transferring into another school. Okay, um, yeah, Eight of Cups is someone that mastering a lot of skills. So maybe this path of yours, this new path, have provided you a lot of opportunities to learn a lot of things. Okay, again, you have already weighed in the balance. You've done that. I think you, or almost of you have done that. So you know that this could be a confirmation for you to go for this already, and you have already decided to go for this. Maybe for some of you are still waiting for the confirmation, but you're already in that um, locking in to this, committing to this phase. Maybe some of you are still just waiting for that one confirmation. So if this is the reading that can help confirm, so this is now your confirmation. Okay, so you have the Ace of Wands. So this is like really the igniting. So something is igniting within you. It's like, again, anything that's when you're embarking a new beginning or initiating a new thing, like you're so pumped up with energy, you're so ready, you're so you feel more passionate about that. So even though you don't even worry about challenges at all, because you're so excited just to be in that new environment, to be in that new path. So I see a lot of students in here, to be honest. So maybe this is a new, like for freshmen, going to a new taking into a new from high school. Okay, from high school now, or from, yes, senior high to college. I see that kind of transition. Okay, now going to another level of your education. Yeah, this is also a celebration time. You're actually celebrating this new beginning. Okay, so this July is more like a celebration of you embarking this new beginning. So which is a delightful thing to have, right? You're celebrating this new beginning of yours in a way. So while going to that new work, you're I'm imagining you that while walking, you're like doing some skipping, dancing, like, yay, I'm going to this new work. You're quite excited. You're even dancing, you're even listening to your favorite tunes. Okay, I hear the song walk by every night, talking sweet, looking fine. I am thinking by, I don't know the lyrics though. So let the Mariah Carey. Yeah. Yeah, a new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. So this is like really like a very exciting um, new beginning for you. Okay, there's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. So yeah. Another thing is to review. If you're going to sign contracts, okay, because since that this is a new beginning, you're going to sign new contracts, right? Maybe I'm also hearing a new list on home. Okay, you're renting a home or you're getting a new home, so you need to sign some contracts. So you need to read the entirety of the contract. Okay, even with your new job, So read the entirety of your contract, making sure that everything really, it really favors you in a way. It's a win-win situation. I want to get more cards from here. Okay, so far this is a lovely reading for you. Pile number 3. So maybe that's why your energy is very different. Okay, like okay, I've already let go. You're not in the process anymore of should I let go? You have already let go. You might have been also cleaning a lot, okay? You maybe also been cleaning a lot of your stuff. Okay, you might even given away of your stuff here. Yeah, the Empress. So you're very assured. You're very assured of this new beginning here, and this is a birth, right? So you're birthing a new thing here. You're creating a new path for yourself, okay? This is a very grounded energy, Empress card. Again, the King of Cups all come up. So we already have a Guardian of Emotion. So we have 2 King of Cups already. This King of Cups and another King of Cups here. Yeah, after that death, you have gone into that phase of contemplating if you're going to let go or choose another, choose this path. You have become more stable, when it comes to decisioning. Yeah, the Wheel card again. The Wheel card. Oh, there's no Wheel card here. Yeah, there's no Wheel card here though, but the Wheel card came up in pile number 2. Yeah. Yeah, you're changing your luck here. You're changing your luck into a more favorable position by embracing this new path. Okay. This is favorable for you. Going into this new path is favorable for you. You're changing your luck. You're changing. If you feel like you're not lucky for some time, now you're changing that. You're turning the table. And because you are now the Hierophant, pile number 3, you really have trusted yourself this time. You have trusted your intuition. You have really trusted what's within you, the voice within you. You have been listening to that voice. That's why you are being this person so grounded, so chill. You're not this chill person. You're so excited for this new, this is a level up. You can see the stairs. So this is really a level up for you. Pile number 3. I'm just getting cards here. Like, it's cute. Yeah, the Knight of Swords again. Knight of Swords. What am I saying again? It's not. Knight of Swords. Is there any Knight of Swords here? Yeah, this is like really going for it. You are now going forth into that what you think it's good for you. Okay, you're not following your own path. You're following what you feel it's really good for you. There's a motorcycle here. There's a motorcycle here. So you've been going, yeah, again, you can go, you'll be going to places, yeah, transferring to another place. It doesn't really mean it should be another country. It can be just, in another town. Yeah, can be via airplane, via plane, okay? So let's get some cards here. So basically, pile number 3, like, the message is so clear for July 2025. Like, just enjoy that feeling of getting ready or getting ready for that new path, being excited. Just feel that, because it's not always that you'll be in that state. Okay, so just enjoy that state. Okay, just feel that, just lock that in. Okay, spiritual teachers. I don't know if the spiritual teacher have come up in all of the piles, but maybe this is you. You've been more spiritually leveled up. Okay, you have leveled up spiritually, and you have been teaching yourself to be, instead of worrying, you've been more, no, there's no need to worry. I just need to be calm. I just need to focus my energy into its rightful, um, um, the rightful place. Where should I focus my energy in? So yes, so you can be this. But then again, it could be also talking about that mentor that I mentioned. So maybe you have a mentor that you're following. So you may be purchasing their classes, their sessions, their private sessions, their seminars. Okay, or you can go, like, for this month, for this July, you might be going into a seminar. So maybe that's why for some of you are going into another place, because you're going to attend a seminar there, to attend a conference there. That's why you're protected. Okay. You're safe and supported while you change your career. Again, this come up in another pile. Another pile. So you're changing your career. So maybe you're changing your the usual. Okay, you're changing your schools. You're changing your university. You're changing your job. That's why this is a new beginning, right? Okay. Let's get one more here. Yeah, environmentalist. So you're an earth angel. We're born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and animals. So I think the good thing here is to have also a pet with you. Maybe you have a pet with you that you really cherish, that have helped you in that stage of, contemplating if you should go with this opportunity or with this new thing. So your pet have helped you a lot in that. I also sense that you have, some of you have lost their pet. Okay, that's why this have come up. Yeah, somebody have lost their pet a while ago, and I think this is also the death here. Like, you have sacrificed a lot, you have endured a lot in those threshold time, but now you are, instead of, you still remember the essence of that pet of yours, but then again, you need to move forward. Okay, it's like you cannot go on forever, crying for his or her death. So you still need to keep on moving forward. Just and I can relate to this because I've lost my puppy last month. So I truly feel this. Okay, I truly feel this. So it's not easy. It took me a long time to even dry my tears. So I've been crying for days when I lost my puppy. So that just happened last month. Crystals. So your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So you might also get a gemstone on your month. Okay, to have a special bracelet, maybe, to protect you in your new journey. So maybe that's why there's a spiritual teacher here. So maybe you need to um, ask for guidance to, if you wanted to have more of a protective charm with you that is uh, connected with your birth month, for example. Okay, I'm I'm seeing amethyst here. So, but again, if you're feeling called if you're called to purchase or get an amethyst, then please do so. But I'm just seeing amethyst here. I don't know why. Onyx also. So that's why you just need to seek for advice about what gemstones or crystals that is fit for you to buy or to get. Study. So this is also for anyone who are students here. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So yeah, there's a lot of studying here. So maybe again, this is a new environment. So maybe you're studying your new environment. So not necessarily, but yeah, you're studying your new environment. But what I see really here on pile number 3, I see a lot of students here in this pile. So the so yeah, enjoy your studies, enjoy your education life, because definitely you will miss it. Okay, of course you will not miss the sleepless nights. Okay, you know, writing your homework, doing your thesis, you will not miss that. But your friends, you know, having some good time with your friends, with your teachers, the activities that you'll be having there in university or in your high school days. Okay, definitely you will really truly miss that. So cherish that time. Okay, and last but not least, okay, books again. So you connect your life purpose with books. So there's a lot of studying here. So I think because this is a new thing, a new beginning, so you need to utilize or focus your energy in studying. Okay, studying your new path, in order for you to have that better arsenal when it comes to any challenges that might come up along the way. So if you've learned how, okay, if there is this kind of problem, I know how to solve this because I've learned this while studying this, my job, studying my career, studying this new project, or studying my subjects here in the uni. So I think that's, you know, for some of you. Okay, let me get more here. Okay, I'm gonna take some. I'm feeling thirsty in a way in your reading, so maybe also don't forget to be hydrated. Okay, because you're doing a lot of things. You have a lot of energy, pile number 3. So don't forget to really have your you know, drink your water. Warrior woman. Okay, warrior man or warrior woman. So have you answered your deepest calling? Again, this card has come up in another pile. So in a way, I feel like you're already in that path. You know, you're already called into your calling. So maybe if you need more contemplating, you just need to trust your path. Okay, you just need to trust that you're in the right path. Okay, trust. Trust in your own path. So I really apologize because I just have this, I don't know how it's called in English, pero in our language it's yungit ba. So if I speak the letter S, So my tongue get tightened in between my teeth. So that's why. Sometimes I speak that way. But that's the normal me. I don't know. Unless if I treat that. Okay, so just trust your path. Pile number 3. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And I think again that you are already in this path. You're really following through your path. Okay. But for some of you who are still, trying to discover your deepest calling, like what is your soul purpose, even though you're already ignited in this new journey of yours this July. But if you're still in that stage, just trust, just trust the process. Just trust that you're already there in the path of your calling. And get grounded, okay? So we have the Hierophant earlier. So even though things are getting fast right now and you're doing a lot of stuff, don't forget to get grounded. And I think this is also the why, you need to drink your water, okay? Do not forget to be hydrated. You need to eat high vibrational food, like more vegetables, okay? It's okay to eat meat if that's your liking, okay? Just eat more vegetable as much as you can, okay? Or anything that is a live food, okay? Boundaries, okay? So even though things are fast right now, so do not forget to put some boundaries. If you feel like you don't feel like going out right now because you have something to do, then say no, okay? Just be firm saying no, just like how firm you are in choosing this path, okay? And double mission, channeling again. There's a lot of downloads coming up on you. Maybe there's a lot of ideas coming up in you right now. So that's why you're so busy. Your mind is it's so activated. You have the Ace of Swords here. Your mind is so activated with a lot of ideas. So you're getting a lot of messages right now. Just tune in. Keep that, make sure to write your ideas down, even that ideas are absurd, because you'll never know how those ideas are going to help the collective, not just you, but the collective in the near future. Okay? One more here. And take a lip. Not the lip, physical lip. Leap. Just lip. Ambak! Ambak pile tree. Jump na lang. Jump na lang pile tree. Just jump, okay? Just leap. You go first because the universe will catch you, okay? So again, this is the new beginning. So just jump, okay? Because the universe will definitely catch you. The universe has your back, okay? So that's a very beautiful, wonderful messages right there on number 3. I feel really relaxed in your vibe because you might be probably a Libra, or sometime around September. Something is happening in September, okay? Number 3. You might be also a Pisces, okay? Maybe around also December, you might also want to look forward to that. And Capricorn, okay? Or by next year, around December, and then January next year, okay? Or maybe you're also a Capricorn, a very hard worker. Yeah, definitely, you're really a hard worker because you're leaping into a new stage in your life. Or a Cancer, you can also be a Cancer right here. And still right now it's still in the Cancer season. So upon uploading this, So the the changes is already happening. Okay, you're now leaping into that. You're already going through that transition. Okay, so this is my own cards from my Speak My Chart oracle cards that I use for my astrology guidance sessions and also with my soul alignment readings. So if you want more personalized tarot readings, this is just a collective one. So you may go to my halinarising.com and go to my offerings and speak to hear yourself. So again, this is also one way for you to do some your own decisioning. Okay, if you don't have someone that can be your soundboard, you need just to speak to hear yourself. Okay, you can also be a self-projected authority here. Again, these are like the inner authorities in human design. If you are aware about your human design chart, okay. I also have human design inspired in throughout my sessions. Okay, so I also integrate human design wisdom in my sessions. Okay, so you could also be probably a self-projected authority here. Okay, you might be a projector here. Wait for the full cycle, so you can be also a reflector in a way. Lunar authority, honor the moon's rhythm, wait a full 28-day cycle for clarity. What changes have unfolded in the last moon cycle? So I think this is what happened for you in last June. So you might have experienced a lot of things last month, and now in July, this is now your time to embark into a new journey and then carry all the lessons that you have learned from last month and the last 28 last moon cycle and integrate that to your July. And then you could also be a sacral authority and trust your gut. Okay, just always trust your gut, trust your instincts. Okay, your body knows before your mind. Trust the or okay, whatever that means. Okay, so let me just get one more here. Okay, so I'm gonna come up. Peacemaker. Okay, harmony and belonging. Use your voice to create home and harmony. So I think that's why you're much calmer now. Okay, you're much more peaceful now, unlike last month. Pile number 3. An influencer. So you can also see here for this pile, you're doing some social media content. Okay, you can be someone that much more public. You're doing, you may be a TikToker. Okay, you do some content on social media in Facebook and Instagram, or maybe in YouTube. So authentic contribution. So, or maybe this is what you do, or this is what the new beginning for you. Okay, you are now using your influencer insight. Okay, though I haven't done this in one pile, I'm just going to get a little bit of love cards here. But again, this love cards, you can also translate with yourself. You can also translate with your friends, with your friendships. I meant to say friendships, even family. Okay, bonding. Okay, I'm not going to show you the cards just for protection here on YouTube. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. So I think this would be related with the new people that you're going to meet. Okay, this July. Guided steps to great love. So follow the path to ascension. So again, this is also the trust your path. Okay, that you are in the right path to your next level up. Okay. Spirit soul path. So this is a spirit, a personal evolution within your relationship. So this is really the path that you're taking right now is really soul led. You know, you took the time to really contemplate yourself, ask yourself if this is really the wisest choice to do. And I think you've already gotten it, and you've done the confirmation. There's just your confirmation, and congratulations for taking that leap. Okay, for taking that leap. And then just don't forget to do not over, exert, burn out. Just be careful of getting burnt out. Okay. Time of separation. I'm seeing this like because you are traveling into a new place, you're transferring into a new school, you're transferring into a new job. So maybe you are, again, you might be leaving some people behind. Well, that's part of life. Okay. Or maybe your parents, you used to live with your parents, so maybe you will be having some time apart from the people that you're used to. Okay. So you're going to another university, so maybe your home is not really close, or maybe your new school is another town. So it's common to leave the people that you used to be. Okay. So there might be something up like that, or maybe you're just the theme of letting go here. Okay. Okay, I think I haven't gotten into this deck. So let's exhaust, because I've exhausted all my decks into all of the piles. So I will do that for you. Just come up. So I'll get that. Okay. The blessing. The blessing and the vanishing candle. So you're being blessed. Okay, you're being blessed. Pile number 3. Nearing skyclad. Wow. This is so powerful. This is such a beautiful card. Near skyclad. I'm seeing this like you're reaching that new threshold. Okay? Again, this is a confirmation of that, going into that new beginning. Okay? Like nearing the light at the end of the tunnel. But it means like you're already at the end of the tunnel. Okay? And the releasement. Okay? A lot of things are being released. So you feel more, the clutter. Okay? The clutter is much more less right now. Okay? You don't have a cluttered mind right now. You're so sure of yourself right now. You've released a lot. Do not forget what you have sacrificed, what you have done. Okay, just to reach what you're in right now. And she sleeps with the stars, and I see this like this is you. You're sleeping in a much better headspace. Like at the end of the day, I'm good. I have done my work. You have that satisfaction. You have that satisfaction within you, so that you can. That's why you can sleep soundly. Pile number 3. One more card. Okay. And the crown in the winter. So I truly believe there's something to. So this is a July prediction again. This could be contemplating that there's going to be happening around winter season. I know for Asia, for Southeast Asia, around November, around November or December, and also early 2026 or January 2026. So there might be something that you might be expecting because of what you have, what you are going to do in your July. So you're reaping something within those months in November, December, and January 2026, because you are going to do something in your July 2025, and you'll be reaping that. You'll be reaping something, because you've done this, you followed through, um, in your journey here in your July. So you can look back, like, uh, when when those months come, like, oh, I understand now this is available for me because I've done the work. I leaped on during July. So that could be your line during those times for most of you. Okay, so thank you so much, pile number three, for being with me in your reading. So I've learned so much. I feel so calm in your reading. So just go for it. Congratulations. Okay, take your time. Again, I always keep on saying take your time, because again, it's like it's so hard to, go uh, in to sort of things, and then you're not really sure about it. So it's better to just take your time. But then again, okay, let's do this. Because in your pile, in your energy, it's just, you're going for it. You're already done the work. So you are now in that very hype energy. So congratulations, pile number three. So if you if you need more clarity, or if you wanted more in the future, okay, if you feel the need to do so, if you wanted to have more personalized readings, okay, so you can go to halinarising.com for my soul alignment readings. I also have my Speak My Stars astrology guidance sessions, with I have 3 different themes, so you can choose either of them. The soul mission, if you want to delve more with your soul purpose here, your soul contract here, your divine abundance here on earth. Okay, that would be the soul mission and assignments session. If you wanted to know more about your divine life story, or how you're be able to really truly love yourself based on your chart, okay, that would be on my divine love story session. Okay, and then for clearing any blockages, uncovering some hidden wounds, or clearing emotional weight, that would be on the karmic shadows session. So I also have other else session as well. So you can just go to halinarising.com and go to the offerings to see my private sessions there. So if you feel called soon, so just go into halinarising.com. So thank you again, pile number three. I enjoyed doing your readings. So see you in my next one. Bye for now.